Hi, I'm Rob and welcome to another TW White & Sons video review. Today's car is a Mazda 2. This is a 1.5 SEL NAV. So a 4-year-old car, or will be 4 soon. It's in Soul Red Crystal Pearl, Mazda's premium paint finish. 5-door, it's a 90 horsepower, 6-speed manual gearbox. It's only had one owner from new. And it's got an incredibly low mileage. This car currently is sitting around 2,800 miles in the last 4 years. So we've looked after the car through our workshops. It's had a full Mazda service history. It's in the regime of MOTs now, and of course the car is fully prepared before it leaves us, and that would mean an MOT or a service if needed. Car's in really nice condition, as you can imagine, with a car with very low mileage. Specification wise, as I'm at the back of the car, you've got parking sensors running through the back here. As an SEL nav, there's no camera, but you do have sensors. Coming round, we have 15-inch alloy wheels, nice big chunky tyre profile, that makes a great ride quality on the car. You can see it's gleaming here in Soul Red Crystal. Car's got remote central locking, but it's not keyless, but it does operate off the key fob, as does the stop-start function on the actual starting and stopping of the car. Come around the front, Mazda's signature chrome wing, looking really nice here, setting off the car lovely with the extra chrome, which mimics the headlamps, which are also auto function. But yeah, lovely car, low mileage, full service history. So they're quite roomy, these little vehicles. As I come into the boot area here, touchpad just in the indent in the bumper. Give it a touch, give it a lift at the same time, and you're into the cabin of the boot. The boot itself has storage below, but what you'll note is no spare, but with foam and a compressor unit and some more storage in the little tray below. The seats have a 60-40 split. Parcel shelf can be fully removed, and the seats tumble down, allowing you to maximise your load space. Again, just pull the boot down. There's a handle as well, so you don't get mucky hands. And we'll go into the back of the car here. In the back, you've got quite an interesting cloth interior, which has got a two-tone finish. One is grey centre patches on your backrest and bum, complemented with this sort of nice khaki brown finish. Quite nice. And that goes onto the door cards in a black. So yeah, nice car. 3-point seat belts, of course, and there are ISOFIX child seat mounting points there on the outer 2 seats. So room for 5, certainly room for 2 children's seats in the back. In up front, we enter the cabin again, keeping the theme of the khaki, the grey, and this nice white sort of stripe running through the middle of the car's seat. Coming across onto the door card, again, power folding mirrors. That will also power in when you lock the car, as well as being inside the vehicle. And the mirrors are heated and electric, of course. Coming down, we have some more switches here. And again, this has got lane departure function, which will bring you back into line and certainly allow you to not drift into the oncoming cars on the other lane. It's got traction control, which is a standard feature, keeps the car stable in slippery conditions. And again, will stop the front wheels spinning up and will actually brake wheels if the car starts to slide, say, on a wet roundabout. So let's hop on in. The car's driving seat is a height adjustable affair. Pull lever behind just for backrest reach, and the wheel itself is multi-function as well as reach and rake adjustable. The wheel itself, as I come in, has controls on the left side spoke. This is going to give you audio controls, your Bluetooth preparation controls, and where it says info, this will control the screens on here. Coming across, we have cruise control and a speed limiter. Again, that's going to stop you from overspeeding, certainly with these prevalent 20-mile-an-hour zones. We have auto wipers. We also have automatic lights as well. Sensor at the top of the windscreen, where you have your lights and wiper sensor, and that will then come on when it's raining or it's dark. When you're ready to start the car, just hidden behind the steering wheel, put your finger on the button with your foot fully depressed on the clutch, it goes green. Give it a 1 push, the car will start. That will then light the dash with 2 little digital displays. The left is your rev counter and mileage, and the right is your digital display functioning from the info button here. So give it a push, it will cycle through range to empty, the average fuel consumption, and instantaneous, average speed, and back to your range again. So useful information at a push of a button. Coming round, we have a navigation screen here. We have a control system below between the seats. These can be touched though. So this can be touched when you're stationary, but once you start driving, you're back onto your controller. This controller moves in a sort of north, south, east, west. It twists, and you can click downwards to activate functions that you're after. So back to here, it has, as I say, Mazda's inbuilt navigation. Another feature of the car is it has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So if you plug in, the little phone symbol denotes which one to plug your wire into the phone itself, and then CarPlay will appear here, giving you your other mapping. So this is Google Maps or Waze or similar, and other apps that are compatible with the system, so like music streaming services and even things like WhatsApp. Of course, all your phone data comes across too, allowing your function buttons there to work. And with Apple and Android, a long push on the speaking button here will activate Siri or OK Google, and then you can talk your instructions in, which is a really nice thing to do. Keeps your hands on the wheel, eyes on the road, and you still get to go to where you want to go. Climate control, digitally precise. Each movement is 1 degree C accuracy. Same with the fan, where you can align everything to auto, and it will do what it can just to maintain the temperature you've chosen. So full air conditioning system, climate controlled in fact. Coming down, a CD player, quite a rarity these days, and then back to your input. So you can charge your devices. There's another traditional 12 volt supply, which should also equally be useful for your tyre foam inflation kit in the boot. And then the little flap here exposes your SD card for Mazda's mapping. So Mazda's mapping pretty decent if you're going to use it for more real-time world navigation and get there on time. Then you might want to use the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and use your mapping from there. 6-speed manual, so 6 gives you a nice cruising gear and motorway speeds, and of course the intermediate gears are for accelerating. Coming down, as I explained before, you've got the control interface, but with some quick access buttons for audio. So you have a digital radio player, standard FM radio player. Coming down into nav, so again, just one push brings it back up. And then the next one there, home, will bring up the rest of the menu functions, including your telephone pairing function. So once that's paired, again, it will stream music if you haven't got an Apple or an Android compatible phone, and will still allow you to make and receive phone calls using the control system here on the screen or here on the steering wheel spoke. Otherwise, as to belaying a car with only 2,800 miles, car's in lovely condition. There's no marks on the headlining, the door cards, the seats themselves, they're all unmarked, and the dash is looking pristine. So a nice, tidy, one owner, very low mileage example of a Mazda 2. So let's hop out. Just to conclude, we have a one owner, 2,800 mile currently, Mazda 2 1.5 SEL nav 5-door in Sol Red Crystal, looking lovely. So we're waiting your phone call. This lovely little car could be yours. We would love a part exchange against it, but that's not strictly necessary, and we can help you fund your purchase using our own dealer funding services. So don't hesitate to reach out and contact us. Thank you very much.